what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Shot from the Point. Dead. Look at Jeff. You got the whole left, Jeff. Turn that around. Turn it around. Well, you know, we're going to do our own Leafy nose thing. Turn it upside down. No, just switch it around. Switch around. Cover up your chin.
Oh, I
Try to
can't do that.
And do it the other way.
I can't cover my chin.
Listen, this is really cruel what iDubbbz did. How about a chin? You think would you offer Leafy a chin transplant?
Yeah, absolutely, as long as some money's coming my way.
Well, he makes $200K a month.
Exactly, that's my point.
Motherfucker! You got yours!
Music,
You got yours! Well, if you heard the news, iDubbbz dropped a video yesterday and it destroyed Leafy. And he's leaking a handful of subs. Oh,
yeah, you know, I thought the CM Punk fight was a slaughter. Oh my god.
Holy Christmas. You know what gets me about this video? And it pisses me off, nothing to do with iDubbbz. It's just because we're small, right? We're not taking calls now, guys. Fuck. Why would I take calls when I'm introducing the show? Get out of here, Josh Reed. Call later. All right? I got a big stream after this. It's the NHL opening day on Video Game Land. The thing that gets me about the video is it's because we're small. We made a lot of these points. These fucking pussies gets picked on all the time. The Keemstar thing is just completely misrepresented. Like it's not even believable. The only thing iDubbbz I think messed up is like there is no 5 wise men YouTubers that said I don't believe it. I don't even believe it. He's talking behind our backs. You know, I don't buy it. I don't think there was one in the first place. It was just a way to separate themselves. And the other thing was he's not funny. I'll be honest with you. I've been afraid to say that he's not funny because I just thought I was too old and didn't get it. You know, and he pokes a hole right through his.
You're a 39-year-old man.
Yeah, that's not an argument.
Did I mention you're a 39-year-old man?
Like,
oh wait, I almost forgot. You're a 39-year-old man.
It's not an argument. But I always thought like.
But you're a 39-year-old grown man. I mean.
Another thing is I'm stupid because I'm a fucking rookie YouTuber in a lot of ways too. I didn't realize that the reason I thought it's because he sucked. He tells the jokes over and over again in each segment. I thought that's a style thing, or I just didn't get it. But he's just trying to get the 10-minute video. Which, by the way, I don't really have a problem with, I guess. But I guess I don't have a problem with it if you're not doing it the cheap way. Make a 10-minute video, but don't cheese out on it.
Yeah, if you're talking, you're keeping it.
Yeah, if you're doing 10-minute video, you do a fucking 2-hour video, 7-hour video for all I care. But you know, iDubbbz destroyed that as well, and now I'm very comfortable going back to my original stance: is Leafy has never been funny. It's a money thing. Yeah, it's a money thing. By the way, I'm not against people making money, but I don't think I would drag this show out just to make extra money. Now I'm going to go over the 10-minute mark every minute, and I don't make the hits he does. But you know what? It does kind of point out one thing, and I'm all about making money. I've been open my audience. Like, I want to do this for a living. I want to make money. There is a limit. To me, that's almost like selling out. You know, it's just like he makes so much money because he spits out videos every day. It's just because he's a fucking whore. It's never enough. That's probably why he cut off Keem to begin with. He thought he could make more money without him. Him and Graves are perfect buddies. It's always more money. More money. Fuck my art. You know, fuck what I do. And I'm not saying everything he's ever done is bad. He has done funny things. But so I decided that me and you are going to watch, I put a montage together of the, so it's fair use, I guess. I put a montage together of the iDubbbz video, and we're going to go over it. It covered a lot of the points. He's a pussy, the Leafy and Keem situation, which I'm very happy that he covered. The fact that he's not funny, and he gets it in the fucking ass, and he gets like his own medicine. And
he got it more than that.
There's no coming back from this. There's no like, well, Leafy, there's nothing. Leafy has been completely exposed.
Is there even a reply
There's
to that?
nothing.
I mean...
There's nothing. In fact, I think Keem's playing the game a little bit too. He puts out a Twitter video yesterday. He goes, "Don't worry, he's not gonna make a video," which I believe. I don't think he's gonna make a video. He's just gonna say, "Hey guys, it's Leafy here, aka Mr. Big Chin, aka Wart Dick." You know, that's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do. But Keem figured that out because he knows him, and basically he took that card away from him. And even iDubbbz at the end of the freaking video takes the receding hairline stuff, the fact that iDubbbz used to look kind of dorky. There is nowhere to go unless Leafy is some kind of roasting god. If he's some kind of comedic god. But if iDubbbz is right, he ain't funny to begin with. There's nowhere to go. It's fucking hysterical. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. And I like the fact that Grade got roasted a little bit too. It's about fucking time a big YouTuber took him on. Because I got news for you. There's no coming back from that either, Grade. Nothing. You can go fucking bitch to clown all you want about me. But fucking bitch to him about iDubbbz? Fucking clown deep down will know he's right. There is no coming back from this shit. Fucking as Rice Gum says, take the fucking L. All right, let's watch this fucking video. Good. I don't know. I'm kind of basking because I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm not obsessed with hockey. I'm not obsessed with hockey. I'm just a fan. Yeah.
You're a fan of hockey, fan of wrestling.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
No,
I'm not obsessed with that, but I'm obsessed. Every time I make a comment about a dumbass YouTuber, I'm obsessed. So this little thing, the first section would be iDubbbz makes, and basically, I'm not doing the chin stuff. The chin stuff's out there. There's plenty of memes out there, guys. Plenty of good shit. I'm just doing all the major parts that I found the most interesting, right? And you know, let's watch this together because it's gonna be fun. And by the way, before we do anything, I gotta apologize to iDubbbz. Not that I've ever said anything bad about him. Clown's been really selling this guy to me, and I've only ever seen the Keemstar. A video on him where he kind of accused Keemstar of using homophobic language and a lot of SJW type attacks, and that's the first video I ever saw him do. All right, so I was really hesitant to go back to any of his fucking content because, well, if you're making SJW attacks, you're not very edgy. You know, if you're using the victim card and stuff like that. So, and then he goes on later in the video, is like, I'm not being ironic. I hope Keemstar kills himself. So I was like, then he's a phony to boot. But Clown is telling me that's not the case. And I'm actually going to apologize to fans. Especially the ones that listen to Baited, I didn't study up on this guy. He's really, really good. I should have been more informed about him, but I just dismissed him. And you never fucking do that. Never dismiss. Watch the whole video, get their content on. Don't make judgments. I am going back. He's my biggest I'm his biggest fan now. I'm going back and I'm watching all his content, starting with his most popular videos. The guy's amazing. He's fucking amazing. And what he did was great. And not just because he nailed somebody I didn't like, just because he was funny. He's a funny fucking guy, you know? All right, let's get into this, man. I can't wait. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. All right, here's what he makes the face that he's a pussy. Basically, iDubbbz says, look, I'm a piece of shit. I know it. I'm a mean motherfucker. So's Leafy. But this is what separates him from me.
Straight off the bat, I want to let all the newcomers to my channel know that I'm perfectly fine with bullying. Make fun of someone because they're fat, autistic, or riddled with acne.
Yeah, I disagree with that, but fucking, the least he's coming out and saying, at least he's being even with it.
I don't care. Make fun of them. I think my only stipulation with the bullying is that
You can't hear?
No.
Oh, I can fix that. I forgot to do something. All right. Basically, he says his only stipulation with the bullying is, what you call it? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, you scared me for a second. I didn't want to have a major problem now. All right. We'll go back to iDubbbzTV, whatever his name is. But he's a god. All right, we'll go back to the beginning.
Straight off the bat, I want to let all the newcomers.
You can hear that, right?
Yes.
To my channel know that I'm perfectly fine with bullying. Make fun of someone because they're fat, autistic, or riddled with acne. I don't care. Make fun of them. I think my only stipulation with the bullying is that you also have to not be a pussy. You see, because if
and that's another thing. He figured out that the Leafy thing on on the nose, it's covering up his chin. That was the whole point. I never picked up on that shit. And every picture is him in front of a pop filter. Way to go, iDubbbz.
If you're a pussy and you're hiding your putrid, malformed chin behind your hand, your sleeve, or your microphone, you're showing people that you are extremely self-conscious. You're showing people that you're a pussy, and that takes a lot of the oomph out of your bullying.
Yeah.
Anti-insult is great. It's for people who want to make sort of crude remarks in their online videos but don't really want any backlash. You do the anti-insult and you'll win every time.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes, she's retarded. Is that the answer you were looking for? She's retarded?
I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I really can't tell. Like, I know some people are gonna be like, oh, it's obvious. I honestly have no idea.
Hey, Leafy, she is retarded. Oh, no. I guess I'm the one who looks like an asshole. Because you were just asking the question. I had to answer it for you. You got me. You got me good, Leafster.
Savage.
Savage, this guy's a beast! A fucking beast! Like, look, he's basically, I'm a piece of shit. Make fun of whatever you want. I don't agree with it, but whatever. He's coming out and being clean.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. There's got to be a fucking limit, but whatever. At least he's principled. You know,
I can always appreciate honesty.
Yeah, all right. At least he's principled. Okay, but to sit there and Leafy does do these like sideward jokes. Of course, that girl had Down syndrome. Come on, man. Who the fuck are you kidding? He's willing to he's just willing to cut every fucking corner with a phony. All right, this is him on Leafy and Keem. This is, well, what a shock. It's my favorite because it one that hit me personally.
Oh, that Leafy and Keemstar were friends? Yeah, his video might lead you to believe that he just met him once at a small YouTuber meetup.
Making a video on someone that I've actually met at a little YouTube meetup.
Just a little YouTube meetup, you know, nothing.
That's, by the way, he made that video 2 weeks after they went in the helicopter thing.
Nothing big, just a classic flying up in a helicopter sort of meetup.
Keemstar's been shit-talking me and one of my good friends, Grade A Under A, who's also a YouTuber, straight up to multiple different people, and on top of that, behind our fucking backs.
How did you even become friends with him in the first place? There were no videos of him online being a psychopath at the time. That's all a new thing. Grade A and Leafy. Complete fucking retards. Actual retards.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes.
I'm hearing that he's been shit-talking us to multiple people, right? Scarce is fucking killing him recently.
Grade, he said a bunch of critical shit of Keemstar, but then on top of that, he couldn't just leave it there. He had to say that Scarce is killing him recently. Go subscribe to Scarce! Don't subscribe to Scarce. I know I'm months behind on this one, but subscribe to Scarce when his content gets better. Scarce is overweight. But more importantly than that, Scarce is boring. If Keemstar's a rat, then Leafy is a fucking snake. Greasy, slimy, slithery cunt.
And add grade A to that as well. Add grade A to that as well. And this is the thing.
He stole my chin, Tommy.
He stole your chin. But add grade. Let's stay on point though. Add grade A to that as well. Look. He doesn't even know it. But you know the word. For some reason, when I use the word vicious, that's what really got around because that's what grade. Took a lot of heaps. People are using the word vicious when they, and that's because of me. But take the Scarce thing. He didn't stop there. He went, I want you to subscribe to Scarce as well. I want you to believe that he's a pedophile. I want you to believe he's a white beater. Leafy didn't even do that. So I don't know if iDubbbz even knows what he did, but he actually exposed Grade A not for just being a dipshit. Because first of all, his hits are after the Keemstar video, not just for being a dip fucking shit, but showing how vicious he was. It wasn't enough for Grade A underagers to cut ties. He had to hurt the motherfucker. And I'm starting to realize all these guys on the top are kind of like that, which is just fucking weird, dude. What fucking weird. I mean, somebody's even telling me that iDubbbz and Leafy are friends. I don't even confirm that, but I don't know. It doesn't. I don't care. Leafy's getting some of his own medicine. If I find out that's true, that iDubbbz and him are friends, and this is a backstabbing move, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to care. I'm not going to care at all because this is the exact same thing. But I don't know if they're friends.
You're not surprised by it.
No, it just doesn't show. I made a fucking video last night. It practically went viral. It got 100 links. And I just said I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be a bit surprised if Grade A stabbed Leafy in the back because there's blood in the water. Now, what's his name? Elvis the Alien, who I like, and they're friends with Leafy, said that would never happen. Whatever, and I can assure you because he was basically trying to signal to me that they know what's going on the inside. But you know what? I probably should have prefaced it. I don't know the fucking word. I probably should have said it's really a metaphor because the blood's in the fucking water. Blood is in the water. People are gonna go after him like they are Keem, or they could. So I don't know if Grade's gonna be that one, guys. But would it shock you, considering what just happened? Would it shock you with the history of YouTube? Would it really shock you? This is a video game for subs. And by the way, Leafy lost subs, which is something I don't understand. If you like Leafy, why the fuck do you care if iDubbbz doesn't like him? Because you got to be with the coolest girl in the room. I'll never subscribe to Leafy. It's not cool to like Leafy anymore because of fucking iDubbbz. It's insane. It's great. Not funny. All right. I can't wait till he talks about this because this is something I've actually been afraid to talk about.
Leafy is horrible at criticizing people. I don't know if it's because he tries to make a video every day or if he's just that fucking awful. Here's a series of clips of him saying that, yeah, you're fucking old.
He's a 34-year-old grown man. Grown man, 35 at a fucking carb. A 34-year-old man, 34 years old. Grown men in their 30s. You're a 34-year-old man. 31-year-old fully grown people. How old is this guy again? Like 35, 40? Fucking 30 years old. We got a 30-year-old man calling me fucking ugly on a goddamn social media website. He's 34!
He's at the store manipulating
the age
people,
of my
right?
dad.
The fuck?
What these people are saying is invalid because they're a decade older than me.
At least I can hide behind the fact that I'm only 20 years old.
Yeah.
No, you're an adult. You actually can't hide behind the fact that you're 20.
No,
you
you
can
can't.
hide behind the fact that you have big old pussy lips hanging out. I know what you mean, Leafy. I'm a young buck in my 20s just like you. And fuck all these old cats. They can't do cool young shit like us. We can say retarded shit all the time because, hey, we're in our 20s. Now, he doesn't always just critique. He also likes to do a little bombastic charade every now and again.
All right, let's go back to that a little bit before we get the bombastic charade. The thing that really gets me about that is these are all points. Like the Leafy thing, like how did he knew who Keemstar was before he got involved with them. He is a bit of a pussy. Although iDubbbz did a much better than I did. I just assumed he was a pussy. iDubbbz found an actual reason and looked into his own work to find it. The Keem grade thing is horse shit. And I've always been able to kind of afraid to say he wasn't funny because I thought I was just too old and I didn't get it, you know? And then he has used this attack like, you're old, therefore your argument doesn't matter. And then one thing iDubbbz should have said, in one of his videos, he's like, look, hey guys, I'm only 20 years old. And you're fucking grown up, dude. We've said that on this program. God damn, I wish I was iDubbbz. We've said this shit, word for fucking word. And now the world knows. I need more subs.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't get the hits because you're a 39-year-old man.
I mean, well, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. Yeah, you're right. Whatever. You know what? I don't care. I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying iDubbbz stole anything with me. This is all well fucking known. No fuckers have pointed shit like this out before. Don't fucking accuse me of accusing somebody else of plagiarism. I'm not saying that. I don't want to fucking hear it. But no, I'm saying it's just like, look, we've made these, look, the evidence was already out there. It's just, we have this comedic fucking genius putting it together. I mean, I wouldn't want this guy pissed off at me. And I don't say that easily because I ain't afraid of anybody. But I would not want this guy pissed off at me.
Where he just goes off on a tangent saying a bunch of horse shit.
This motherfucker right here rapes people with that hat on. This guy is 100% seen a vagina, and he's definitely raped someone. Just look at his face. Look at his fucking face. I bet you anything he raped someone, killed them, and then threw them in the laundry and then made this song.
I know that you're joking. It's very obviously a joke. You're saying, look at his face. His face is a rapist face. Look at his dumb rapist face. I don't know. Maybe it is funny. After saying it back to myself, now I think it's funny. I think it's one of those jokes you really have to repeat it 1,000 times to really understand where the humor comes from.
Yeah, you know, and that's another part that I couldn't get. I mean, it's an old trick. And here's the best part. Greg Onision, who's probably the dumbest man in the internet, tweets this out. And this is hysterical. Onision, this guy is criticizing how LeafyisHere looks. Look, he looks like a mentally handicapped rapist. And somebody tweeted to me that goes, oh no, Onision's just being ironic. No, he's not. He put out a video that basically says that iDubbbz shouldn't talk because he's ugly, right? And I gotta be honest with you, iDubbbz used to look kind of geeky and stuff. He looks like he's hitting the gym, and he does have. He's got the same thing. He's got the same thing. He's got a fucking receding hairline, but I think it's like mine. It's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? It's like mine's been the same. You lose your hair by the time you're 28. That's really the way it goes. You still have it. You got it. So I've basically been this way since I was 15. You know,
I wear hats all the time, so I'm good.
Yeah, well, you probably have one too. So, but he does a whole video on how dare this guy call him ugly. That's not the fucking point, Greg, you moron. The point is the guy's a fucking phony. And I gotta be honest with you, from what iDubbbz said in the beginning of the video, he doesn't care if you make fun of him. He knows he's open to this shit too. Leafy should just go and just say, I got owned. Period. I got owned. Face owned. And this is just for fun because the no chin thing's in, and we're just gonna watch the rest of it because it's funny.
So I came up with the brilliant idea of writing a children's book. A lot of people have been saying in the comments that Leafy looks like this character, the Dr. Seuss character. I think he looks like all the characters from Dr. Seuss because all of them have really weak chins. So that's how I got the brilliant idea of writing a children's book. It's called Leave Me Alone. I have the scene where he's in an ice cream shop and he's got a big stack of ice cream covering his chin, and he's saying some mean shit to people. And then the next scene, he's making fun of more people, but this time he's got a basketball. And then finally, he's going to be in front of a tree with a leaf covering his chin. And there'll be a big gust of wind coming, and the leaf blows away, exposing his putrid chin.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is essentially going to be treat others the way you want to be treated sort of meme. It'll be a cute thing, something you can show to your kid.
Oh my god.
But that's the bullying part, basically. And not only, this is what kind of fucking brilliant comic mind this is. Not only does he bully him, because just to give him a taste of his own medicine, that's part of the message, but he bullies him in a fucking manner that basically shows him to be a bully. Because that's what he does. He's this little punk fucking kid. He's a punk kid that talks shit and runs a fucking way. That's brilliant. This guy belongs on television. It is the greatest roast video of all time. And I am so disappointed in myself for prejudging this guy, because Clown's like, this guy's the best guy in the business, this guy's the best guy in the business, and I'm like, I don't like that fucking SJW shit, what he did with, and then he said, kill yourself. But apparently, maybe I just didn't get it. The guy I didn't get was iDubbbz. And he probably all sitting there saying, oh, you're just saying that because you don't like Leafy. Well, I'm sure that has something to do with it. But to be honest with you, there's no doubt that that was a nuclear fucking weapon all the way to Utah. And I like it. Oh, God.
That was wonderful.
Oh, it was fucking...
That was wonderful.
It's the greatest video, roast video of all fucking time. It's the greatest. It's a work of fucking art. And you can't fucking say he's disabled, and you can't say he's a fucking kid, and you can't get out of the using. Okay, Leafy is a professional fucking bully that cuts any corner, that is a money-hungry whore that pushes out, that doesn't even care about his own fucking art. And the thing is, he's not even totally untalented. But comedically, verbally, he sucks. He's always fucking sucked. And now I can say that with a clear conscience, thanks to iDubbbz. I go to the church of iDubbbz. I'm going to eat this guy's content for breakfast, motherfucker. Stream's fucking
No, I definitely, that was unreal. That was just a complete slaughter. There's no coming back for that.
There's no
no coming back from that.
None. No coming back. Unless
all you can do is tip your cap.
One thing he could do, if he knows something about iDubbbz that iDubbbz doesn't want out, that would be a way to come back with it. The best thing for him,
that's really the only route you can take.
Basically, the best you can do, or there is first of all, he's a millionaire. Second of all, the internet has a 1 week memory. He's only going to lose about 20,000 subs. Within a month, he's probably going to get them back. All right? Probably. The best thing for him to do, lay low, make a kick-ass video, right? And you're going to have to change up your fucking style, dude, because basically the entire fucking iDubbbz video shows him that he has a formula. People that have formulas, like, aren't talented. They can't work off the cuff.
The same shit.
It's the same shit over and over. And I'm not... There's a lot of people on YouTube that aren't really famous, that aren't that talented, they're the first to their format, and they have good formulas. Why, there's nothing wrong with that, and I'm not saying I'm the most talented fucking guy either. Ray William Johnson would be the perfect example. Nice formula, not that funny. Could be.
Yeah, but this is a formula for crap.
Yeah, well, it is, but it's worked for a while, and it's fucking over. He's got to think of something new. And he has been trying to do something new with the one joke that he told. He goes, face cam video. That's because fucking, you know what? I guarantee. I can't say that. I have a feeling. Clown's been encouraging him to do other stuff. And that joke that he told, like, fucking that joke that he told where he goes face cam videos. Most of us just call them videos. Like we want to see your fucking stupid face. But it's probably a fucking difficult for Leafy to show his face because he got picked on. Can you imagine this shit? You're 4 years away from high school. You're 21 years old. You've been picked on by your chin. You become a millionaire, a fucking rock star on YouTube, and it just all boils down to your chin.
I have the exact opposite. You know, I got to the Crimson Chin when I was 15.
But you're a real man. You are a real man.
I went with it.
Oh, God,
I went along with it.
Boils down to his chin. Yeah, you went with it, but he's been hiding. He's been hiding.
I can't even do this.
You can't even do this. Look, Leafy. He can't even do this. He can't even hide his chin. He's like, hey, guys, I'm doing a Leafy thing. Doesn't work. Sees his chin. Ah! Oh, God. You imagine that shit, and nobody deserves it more. Nobody deserves it more. And you know what? I guarantee Keem's right. I bet he's crying in the motherfucking corner. Those two bitches, that one in the UK, the other one in Utah or Colorado, whatever the fuck he's like, they're bitches. They're cowards. Bullies are cowards. It's the fucking age old. You just peel away what they are. Peel away. Grade A liar,
At the end of the day,
Leafy the
day,
punk.
it comes down to if you can't dish it out, or if you can't take it, don't dish it out.
Well, they're gonna take it. They're gonna look. These guys are doing all right, you know. But it's just, I gotta be wondering with you. Another personal clown. How do you defend that? Now
you don't.
You You know what? If I were there, if that was you, I'd defend you, and I'd take the fucking beating, you know, because that's what friends do. But Nuke Chin, has Leafy responded? No, he hasn't responded. That's gonna take some time. You gotta go to the war room for that.
Dude, that was That was a constant 20-minute roast.
And it was funny the whole time. It was funny. It felt like, dude, that guy is elite. I aspire to be as good as iDubbbz. I'm going back. I'm watching all his shit. All of his shit. I'm gonna take a few calls because I got an NHL stream tonight. But I appreciate y'all.
I will be streaming as well. Simul stream here.
I hope you guys like, sub, and share. But it's just great. And big shout out to iDubbbz. I didn't put the fucking video in the description. I don't think I'd have to do legally, but I'll definitely do that if iDubbbz finds out about this. But I think that was fair use. I'm pretty sure that was fair use. Let's go to the phones. I'll be taking them both in Discord and on Discord and whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. Discord, you see the shit right there, and Discord's in the chat. Grade lie taker, you're on the air. Grade lie taker. And if I can hear you, he's got
a profile picture of your favorite movie.
Yeah, I know. That's right. Now he.
Which
goes.
I actually watched most of it the other day.
I hate that movie. Sucked, huh? Same fucking. If you've seen the other one, you've seen them all.
I've never seen any of them.
Generic Dave, you're on the air.
Hi, I'm just wondering, like, with how like Leafy tore apart, or supposedly tore apart Keem with like fake stuff. I'm just wondering about how he's actually finally going to come back from this because
He's not going to come back with this. Look,
Keem
Keem was always on the defense. He didn't I guess you want to call the wart dick thing on the defense. He mostly fired back on Twitter. There's nothing to come back. He'll just reference it in a video and then pick on some fucking guy that has like one arm. I don't know. You know, he'll do what Leafy does. He's got a good formula. It's going to go on. At 20,000 subs, it's only like, what, 3 right now? It's not a big deal. No, I mean, he's going to get the hits, but he's going to keep the subs, but I don't know about the hits. Grade A has suffered a hit loss. So
I think the subs affected Keem a lot more because at the time he had that sub counter.
Yeah.
And people were like taking him
and stuff. But that was just hit on his ego.
Yeah.
But that was a hit on his ego. Here's the truth of it was the truth of his was his hits and money went up. You know what I mean? So I mean, Keem didn't really lose. But it was more important. I mean, I think it was more important to Keem that people knew he wasn't a wife beater. You know, that he wasn't a pedophile. That was the truth. You know, the whole matter. Thanks for the call, buddy. I'll see you later. Yeah, take care. Let's go to Discord. Let's see if there's waiting call.
This has been a good birthday. I'm having a great
day. It's so far. I did send you a birthday message.
You did. I saw that. Thank you very much. We're having a great show here.
Yeah. Zapper.
NHL 17. I'm ready to go.
Zapper, you're on the air, buddy.
Hey, Tommy.
You tell me what's up. What's on your mind?
I just think this case with Leafy is just hello?
Yeah, we're here. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we got you.
Hey, I said I think the case with Leafy is just what goes around comes.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it
It's
wonderful?
just,
Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, it's nice. Whatever. Hey, listen, Zapper. Every dog has its day. I'll probably have mine too. I mean, I've had roast video made about me, but it didn't exactly work in that person's favor.
No,
he lost.
No,
He loses like hundreds of subs a month now.
I think he'll suffer a hit loss though.
That's the thing. The hit loss is worse. Keem never lost the hits. You know.
Because now I think people are just gonna see that he's a little bitch.
Yeah. Bingo. For some reason,
so
look,
stop watching.
I understand. I never understood Leafy, but I do understand why kids like him. You know, like if you say "kill yourself" as a joke in school, you're in a psychiatrist's office. You say, you say some of the things he says, they're about ready to fucking put you in a straitjacket. Leafy goes on, doesn't give a fuck, he spits it. You know, and kids connect with that because boys, especially, are just they're over fucking watched now. You know, so Leafy is like an example of that. But the problem is, Leafy's the wrong leader because he's a punk. He's a punk bitch. You know, and iDubbbz just did that. Thanks for the call, buddy. Good job.
Yep.
All right. I don't really want to take too many calls today. Let's put on fucking old school Matt. What the fuck? Hey, old school Matt. What's on your mind?
I guess this whole Leafy thing does appeal to me in a way since I love chin-based humor at this point.
Why? Because of Jeff?
I don't make fun of Jeff's chin. I'm actually in
do.
awe of it.
You see that fucking thing?
He's like me. He embraces it.
Show that chin. Show everybody that chin. You're going to make Leafy jealous. Build up that camera. Show everybody that fucking monstrous chin of yours. Look at that. Leafy.
Do a side of the profile
Yeah,
shot?
do the profile say. Leafy.
Okay.
Eat your fucking heart out.
Hold on. I might have something saved on my computer that's even better.
All right, okay. But
I'll search that.
So why do you like chin-based humor, old school Matt? I'm interested in old school Matt is very famous for having horrible timing. I'm interested in how you finish this joke.
I like this chin-based humor because it's something no one really does.
Are you gonna grow up? When you grow up, you're gonna be a comedian?
I can't be a comedian. I don't know when the joke ends.
Old school Matt. Only old listeners would know about old school Matt. Old school Matt's a hard fan, and he does try his best to be humorous, and every so often you are, but your timing is terrible. You know that, right?
I know. But
Yeah.
if I was to be a stand-up comedian, you'd hear in the news about me being shot behind a bar.
Yeah, or just heckled. All right, chin-based humor. Thank you, old school Matt. Good man. What else should we do?
Well, I sent that in Skype. That's essentially what we're dealing with here in my case. But
Yeah, let's take
see if I can find it.
let's take
Thanks God.
you're on
Can
the
I
air. Grade
can I
A
be-
liar taker. You're on the air.
Can I
And-
be here, man?
yeah, but you have some kind of weird buzz going on. It's really pissing me off.
Sorry about that.
What is that? Then say your question quick, because it's getting on my nerves.
I'm not going to say a question. I'm going to make a statement, man.
Go ahead. Make your statement, buddy.
Fucking Leafy stealed jokes from the fucking beginning.
Really? I've heard that before. That he stole
No, man.
jokes.
And do you know who he stole the most of the jokes?
Who?
From fucking iDubbbz.
Oh.
He fucking. I mean,
Look, are you on my Discord?
What's that?
If you are, it's like a new social media. Send me information on that, buddy. I wanted to, because I'd heard that through the grapevine.
Yeah, no, that fucker made all the videos iDubbbz did.
All right, I'll
In
keep
the
an eye on it.
fucking
Oh,
toy
yes.
channels.
I gotta
In the
find
fucking toy channels, man.
All right, I'll check it out, dude. But I gotta let you go because of the sound in the background.
course, man.
You'll
Of
hear it.
course.
Thanks for the call. I want to put your wrong.
Here's this from a couple years ago because I did
What?
this to use in my Creative
What'd he say?
Fighter for UFC.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
So it would
big ass
upload
chin.
your picture. I just sent it in Skype.
And send it in Skype. Do I look?
Yeah.
Let's
think
see
I
your.
did.
Let's see your goofy. Picture
Oh,
in
yeah,
Skype.
I got it. You were good.
Oh
There's the
my God! Look, that's a monster.
That's
Eat
from
your
like 2
heart
years
out.
ago.
Eat your heart out. But you didn't let this. You know, it's funny. You know, you had the opposite problem. You didn't grow up to be a fucking prick or a jerk, and you know, like,
Yeah, but he's the one making the money.
good point.
He's
You
the
should've-
one making the money.
Yeah, maybe you should have been more of a prick. You're wrong. You're on the air. Haven't talked to you in a while, bud. What's up?
Yeah, I just want to say something. Okay,
Sure.
first, iDubbbz is not friends with Leafy. That's one thing.
He did not rip off. Leafy did not rip off iDubbbz.
No,
Donate,
no,
share.
no,
Tommy needs to grow his channel. Thank you, Ultra Dro. Thank you, bro.
iDubbbz was never friends with Leafy. And second
Okay.
of all,
I'm one.
one of his iDubbbz's friend was in a group chat with Leafy and other people. And Leafy said in that call, and there's like a video, I can send it right now.
Okay.
And in the call, Leafy said, if iDubbbz ever made a content cop on me, I'm gonna quit YouTube.
Did he? Can you send that to me?
No, I'm not even joking. This is the video.
Well, they have a lot of respect for him, and like since I've been doing this shit, like they have a lot of respect for.
Yeah, but
for
here's
iDubbbz.
something. Leafy didn't know, like his friend, like he didn't know, like that person was iDubbbz's friend. He thought it was a random.
Really? Oh, that's funny.
He thought it was just a random person.
I think everybody's just had just about a fucking enough with Leafy. Gotta have to change your act, young man. Yeah, send me that. You don't have to send me it now. Did you want to say something else? Is that it?
No, that's about it.
All right, man. Send me that information. I'm interested in that. Is it in there now? Did you send it already?
Yeah, I sent it in the...
Oh, let's fucking try. Well, maybe. Hold on. Let's check it out. Let's listen together.
Real Dealio with another $10 and says, Chad,
At what point in the video? Do you know? Like what number? It's 2 minutes.
It's about in the 13 seconds.
Oh, 13. Okay, it's right in the beginning. Okay, here we go.
Leafy.
I mean, it's from the screen, so you can
I will tear that little bitch
It's your... Ah, hell yeah. That mother... I think I've done this enough times. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Go for it. I'm all mouth closed.
He's just a fucking honest scumbag piece of shit of the earth. On Skype with unknown people that I'm not going to mention. He didn't know who my Twitter was. His exact... Can I say something? If Ian ever makes a content copy...
Oh, whoa, dude, whoa!
Yeah, I'm going to say what he said. I don't give a fuck. I put it on Twitter.
I don't know. Okay, go for it.
If Ian ever makes a content cop about me, I'm going to kill myself and quit YouTube.
Really?
Also...
Was that... So that was definitely read off of Leafy, or because he said unknown? Is that was definitely Leafy's,
No, with unknown callers too, other than Leafy.
Yeah. Wow. That's why. Well, I'm a little confused here because so Leafy wrote that, Leafy said that, and they're reading it off, or unknown phone caller said Leafy said that.
I think it was unknown. No, they were like in a group chat, like let's say multiple calls or something.
Okay.
And,
all right.
Like unknown calls with let's say some unknown calls.
He's not gonna quit. The guy's got hookers to pay
he's
back.
not gonna quit, but again, like.
Hey, you're in the Netherlands. You're in the Netherlands, right?
What? Me?
You live in the Netherlands? I forget where you live.
No.
Where you live? Where?
Lebanon.
Oh, that's right. You're Lebanese. I forgot that. I thought you were in, well, Netherlands, Lebanon, same fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying. Yeah, I heard he likes to take trips to the red light district. That's what I heard. Maybe he's got to pay some hookers off. Some hot hookers.
I did understand why you didn't like iDubbbz.
Yeah. Well, you're wrong. I'm losing you. I'm gonna have to let you go, and I'll talk to you later. I always appreciate your calls and your insight.
Okay.
You're a good man. Your call just got kind of messed up there. But you're wrong's fucking good guy. I think we've done it. I think we've had enough. Right? Good half an hour. I got a freaking NHL stream to. I got an NHL stream next because
Simul stream.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna jump in with you. Yeah, I got NHL. I got NHL 13 coming up, or holy shit. NHL 17. Yes, we do a hockey show. In the Crease with Tommy C. Our hockey show is coming back. I have not decided on the time, whether I'm going to keep this Tom's Life for Dead or move it up. Don't worry. But we do a lot of hockey and a lot of other stuff here. But this summer, basically our summer's over. We don't have to just do YouTube news. So that's kind of badass. Hope you like it, sub and share. We got a lot of damn people in the chat tonight. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I really appreciate the phone callers. I want to give a shout out to some donators that I don't think I got the shout out yesterday or the day before. I forget which one is, and I'm going to shout out their like first names or something like that. Abel, Syaf, now Smurf Destroyer, Syaf and Syaf sent me a lot of money, and I really appreciate it. We definitely can use it, and we had a fucking great great time the other day. But I think it's time for me to Jeff to go. I'm about ready to set up my NHL stream. I'll probably talk about this shit about my NHL stream. I might even take calls in my Discord during my NHL stream just to bullshit with people. Maybe me and Jeff will get around. NHL 17's out. This is a big day in the hockey community. It's a big part, and they have the World Cup stuff in there. We're gonna start teams We're gonna have teams this summer. It's just like you got your fantasy hockey, you got your DraftKings, you got your NHL 17. It's just a big part of being a big hockey fan, and it's time to. Is there any games on tonight? Is there any exhibition games on tonight?
I could be wrong. U.S. I think plays Finland.
Yeah. Fuck you, Pure. Uncle Sam's coming downtown. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the program. We do it Monday through Thursday, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, at least this week. We'll let you know. That's Shot from the Point Dead, the best YouTube freaking talk show on the planet. I'll talk to you fucking later. Well, maybe besides Baited, but it's pretty good.
From the shop, but I'm KY made. Bless this mic, smoke weed all day. Bow to the illest, show love to the minutes. Keep a bag full of chips, no Frito-Lays. Let me turn my Mac on, group of bad hoes. I attack one, you get one time, my anthem. You are not prepared for this action. Cop the whip and that bitch all mine. Keep it 1 plus 99. Rolling dirty, no alibi. Bar sharp like a porcupine. This from the realest, most independent you ever seen. And I ain't stopping till Europe is in my energy. And I'ma push it to my grave, boy, I'm counting paper. And if you want it, come and get it. Any takers? Excuse my confidence, but ain't nobody flies me. Spitting that dope that we all go smoke, cause ain't nobody eyes me.
Rest in peace. Leafy, you bitch, you had it coming.